Shalom. I'll give all underground praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, for teaching me this truth and sincerity. Salutation to the hopeful, let the spirit of the forecast earth. The title of this lesson would be A Rich Man's Word is a Stool to the Clouds. I'm going to start here in Ecclesiastes. This is 13 and 18. Babylon's Rock, 13:18. I let's say Sirach because it's it differentiates. It is the way I differentiated between Ecclesiastes and Ecclesiastes. So the book of Sirach, chapter 13 and 18, it reads, "What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog, and what peace between the rich and the poor?" All right, because the hyena in a dog, like a domestic dog, okay, they're two different creatures. Ultimately, they're two different beasts or animals with two different ways about each other. You know, and this is compared. They won't have any peace, okay, amongst each other. So this is why it's compared to between a rich and the poor. You know, a rich and a poor, they're two different. They're two different. Yeah, they're both people. They're both human, but they're two. One status is much higher than the other status. Okay, the rich status is more higher than the poor status, right? You know, and this is why the scripture says that when the wicked are in rulership, the people mourn, right? Because the wicked that are in rulership currently, you know, they're rich, and the people that's mourning, they're poor. Okay, it's mainly the one that's is rulership. Then there's no peace. Okay, this is why this world is in a state of mourning. This world not in a state of peace. Okay, it's in a state of mourning. You know, it's just I don't have to. I don't need to. Just put out examples of why. There are no peace between. Just look at everyday life. The taxes, getting taxed on everything. Okay, just unrighteous dealing. Okay, this devil, and there's actually I'm going to actually do another lesson going to Ecclesiastes 10 about an article or a community post I found going to one of J.D. Rockefeller, I believe, where he basically manipulated, the oil. He basically manipulated so that he basically was the one behind making the oil, making it basically saying that there's going to be there's scarcity on the oil, and that he was behind it, making it. He was behind saying that was scarcity. There was like the oil was scarce to get basically it to be to put money behind it, or to get it, to be, or to get it so that people have to pay for oil, etc. Let me see if I can pull that up now, because this is definitely going to into this lesson right here. So it says, every time you hear the term fossil fuel on the TV, radio, news, etc., you're being lied to. In 1892, at the Geneva Convention, the smartest man in the oil industry, J.D. Rockefeller, paid scientists to call oil a fossil fuel to induce the idea of scarcity in order to set a world price for oil. There you go. The truth is that oil is actually the second most prevalent liquid on Earth, next to water, and regenerates within the earth faster than it can ever be depleted. Now that's going into what Ecclesiastes, the book of Sirach, chapter 10. Okay, let me get that one because I was thinking about doing a separate lesson on that, but you know, I can do it now. So this is Ecclesiastes, Sirach, book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8 reads. It says, because unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Right. You know, unrighteous dealings. And that is an unrighteous dealing. Right. When the word unrighteous, you go back to not morally correct. Okay. Wicked. Right. And riches, injuries, riches got by deceit. So, wicked. So, because unrighteous dealing, because of wicked dealings, the wicked words, injuries, causing, destruction, death, etc., and riches got by deceit. And this is what this post is going to. Okay. Pay scientists to call oil a fossil fuel to induce the idea of scarcity in order to set a real price for oil. For what? Because remember, J.D. Rockefeller, he's one of the, he's ultimately he's an Edomite. Okay, the word Rockefeller go back to the word red shield. Because they red shield, which goes back because they know which it's symbolic because Esau, when he came out, he was red, meaning what, that his skin tone was red. Okay, he wasn't. Today, these are, we like to call them so-called white people. In nationality, according to the Bible, they're red. Okay. So Rockefeller, he's one of those top bankers elite. Okay. And this oil, okay, that we're paying for on a daily basis, it all going back to the top bankers elite. Okay. They all going back to J.D. Rockefeller. World price for oil, right? And this is what this Ecclesiastes 13 is going to. And here you go. So I just gotta get out of the way. So the kingdom translated from one people to another. Meaning what? This kingdom is translated from the Edomites, okay, the basis of man that's currently ruling, to the Israelites, okay, which we're about to see take place, okay, in this generation. Now going back over here to Sirach 13 and 18, right? I'm continuing reading 19. As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the winter, so the rich eat of the poor. And this is an example, okay, of the rich eating up the poor. This post here is an example of the rich eating up the poor, okay? And how do they eat up the poor? Right? The poor are, if someone's poor, that means they are destitute of they're in a sense they're they're living, you know, they're living day to day. Basically, they live in day to day on a ch- living check by check, or I forgot. Basically living check by check, okay, on a daily basis, you know. But the thing is, the rich, okay, they're going back to this government, okay, to this current Babylonian government, okay, you know, these, see, see, and this, you know, the part, it really, it goes back, ultimately goes back, you know, to, to take it, you know, to the taxes, okay, because this, especially America, it's, you know, you got Medicare, okay, you know, so there's no break, okay, ultimately. This is why it's, you know, we're constantly being wearing wearing out on a daily basis. You know, the poor don't have any rest, okay, in the society. You know, no matter where you are, if you are in a Edomite country, okay, you are experiencing hell. This is basically what this means, hell. And this ultimately, this is going back to the rich man and Lazarus, okay? You know how, you know, the you know, we're just eating the crumbs, okay? And that's what I mean, okay? By check by check, we just eating the crumbs, okay? Just in this, and ultimately, if you're in its truth, is the Lord. He's ultimately providing. He's providing you with this, with your daily bread, okay? You know, but we're not rich, okay? So don't for 1 second think that any brother in truth they're rich, okay? As in the sense of, you know, they're like multi-millionaires, or, you know, don't spend don't spend, if you to be in the truth, don't spend you to, if you're in the truth, you have much like millionaire, or, you know, you just living like that, okay? You know, you supposed to, you know, that's supposed to be distributed, okay? You know, ultimately, you know, etc. You know, how the Lord, you know, because, you know, that's supposed to be, you know, you're not really, because what did Yahushua tell the rich man, right? The Yahushua told him, if you willing to follow me, go sell all what you have and give to the poor. You know, but the rich man said, but what the rich man said, he said, you know, he couldn't do it, right? Because he had much riches. Okay, says, as a proud hate humility, so does the rich abhor the poor. Yeah, as a proud hate humility, you know what the proud, if someone's proud, okay, like this devil in rulership, he hate humility. Okay, he's not, and this is going back to Trump. Okay, Trump is a proud Edomite. He's a proud devil. Okay, he don't for 1 second think that this country called America is gonna, you know, what is the whole model? Make America great again. Okay, he don't think for 1 second that this country is gonna go. He don't think that for 1 second that this country is circling the drain. So does the rich abhor the poor. Yeah, the rich abhor the poor. Don't think that this devil Trump, you know, we think it's Nero. Don't think he's gonna change this current society. Don't think he's gonna change the current living, okay, of you of middle class, etc. You know, he's not gonna he gonna push the agenda of the wicked elites. Okay, he's just a puppet. A rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust away by his friends. Okay. You know, so a rich man friend, you know, they're gonna hold him up if he fall. Okay. You know, they're gonna. But if a poor man fall, they're not gonna. You know, they're gonna thrust him away. You know, they're gonna leave him on the ground. Okay. When a rich man is falling, he has many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet man justify him. Meaning what? That this man, this rich man, he can be saying the most foolish and ridiculous things, right? But man is going to justify him. And this reminds me of that captain. I'm not gonna remember it. I'm not gonna remember it. But basically it's a book. It was basically yes man. They were yes men. I'm not gonna remember it, but basically, you know, they didn't, you know, they weren't, you know, the poor man slip, and yet they rebuke him too. He spake wisely and could have no place, you know. And this is going to the brothers in the truth that's currently teaching, right? You know, even though we speak in wisdom, okay, even though we speak in, you know, we're speaking things that, you know, people in the ancient world, okay, you know, they will be flopping to our mouths, okay, just to hear, you know, in this day and age, in this modern world, okay, you know, people are not, no, people are just going about their daily lives, right? Like nothing, okay. But in the ancient world, okay, if a prophet, okay, or if a, you know, man of the Lord like Solomon, okay, or YAHAWASHI, okay, or any other prophet like Jeremiah, Micah, etc., if they spoken, you know, people will be flopping to their mouth because they knew that the Lord YAHAWASHI was, you know, dealing with them. Okay, they knew, they seen the spirit, and they seen, and every time prophet prophesied, and you can tell the different. You can tell if the prophet's real or prophet fake because everything they speak. If a real prophet, you know, speak, okay, because a real prophet, a true prophet, is going to tell the people what the people don't want to hear. A fake prophet, they gonna prophesy what the people want to hear, and that was explained. That's going back to the Old Testament, right? Because a true prophet of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, they either prophesied it was either good or bad. It wasn't in between. Okay, it wasn't it was black and white. So, and mainly it was about destruction. Okay, because ultimately it was always prophesied but also and ultimately, like going back to Zechariah, they also prophesied, good coming to the nation Israel. Okay, the coming peace and prosperity. Okay, another lesson I'm gonna get into. But the point I'm trying to make is that these people, they're not listening. Okay, they're not hearkening unto the voice of the wise, because we don't have a certain status. Okay, or we don't meet, or we are not according to this world standards, we're not qualified to or have the knowledge to speak. Okay, but time would tell, okay, when the things we do say are going to come to pass. And guess what, at the end, the ones that been warned out, the brothers that's been out there teaching and warning and prophesying, they're not going to be affected by the things that's going to come. It's going to be the people, just like Noah in the ark. Okay, it's going to be the people that decide not to hearken, decide not to listen. Okay, that decide to say that that drawing the conclusion in their mind that we're created, that we're just that just going over living their just living, doing whatever, not caring. Okay, thinking this world, thinking that their current life, that their current living gonna continue to go on, just gonna continue to go on. They continue to do whatever, the career they're working for. They have hope in this world. They have hope that this world will continue to, the machine is going to continue to go. Okay, and we're telling them that no, it's not. Okay, we're telling them that there's this world might get turned upside down in a way that this world, that these people have never seen before, and that's going back to what, that there's coming a, they're coming, or they're going to be great tribulation that the world have never seen before. Roughly paraphrasing. That's when a rich man, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he said. They stole it to the clouds. They were stole me to praise highly. Okay. They hold their tongue, and there's and this going back to what again, brothers in the truth, right? When they prophesy, okay, when they teach, right, you have Jay walking up, they always have something to say. Okay. Always have something to say. Always have something to say. Always saying something. Always got to put their input in something. They don't want to hear they don't want to hear the word, they want to hear the message, they don't want to hear anything. They want to talk, they want to think they have the knowledge, they have everything. All right. But when Esau speak, okay, when these politicians out here speak, when they say something, okay, their words are taken. Okay, well, if these politicians out here say that the world is there's no trouble coming to the world, Jay gonna listen to that. They don't think that they gonna take that word for it. Okay, they don't praise that word. But if a brother that teaching, okay, if he say that this world is destruction is coming, okay, to this kingdom, to America, Jay gonna rebuke it. Jay is gonna rebuke. Jay gonna talk. Jay gonna talk. Jay's not gonna take that. Okay. So this is what this is going to, right? But the poor man speaking, they say, "What fiddle is this?" And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him, right? You know. It says riches are good to him that has no sin, and poverty is evil in the mouth of the ungodly. And then, yeah, because poverty is not. It's not about. It's not about because right now this is about how we're even we're poor, but we're rich in faith. Okay, meaning what? That we are not. We're not multi-millionaires. We're not millionaires. Okay, we just have our daily bread. We have what we need to get by. Okay, So I'm gonna close it here. I give all honor and praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Shabbat, Shalom, QADASH, to next one,